I can.
Where's the camera? Is right on there? Okay.
Yeah, the camera's right here.
Got it. Okay.
That right there. Yeah. So let me see here. Oh, sorry, babe. And then they will talk to me over here. Okay.
You know, it's my first time doing this, right? Right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
No.
Don't be nervous.
No, I said to Meredith this morning, I said, I am calm. I'm calm. This is what I do. I'm calm. I used to be years ago. I used to be going overwhelmed wherever anything was new and I've never done it before.
Yeah.
And being a mindset coach, kind of like, take a deep breath. Everything is perfect. You're good.
You can't screw up this show. Do you want to know why?
Go with the flow.
Because this is one of those shows where it's very organic, and I just like to talk and ask questions. And okay, so we're live, but I just need to make sure that, let me just check something really quick. On Facebook, I want to make sure that we can hear it real quick. Hold on. Yeah.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I just am going to have to make sure that we can hear. I'm going to have to make sure that we, whoops. Hold on. That might be me. Give me a second.
All right. Megan, if you could hear me, I need you to mute your Zoom call.
I just want to make sure.
I need you to mute the audio from that as well, because you'll hear him coming through the phone line.
No, that's mine. Hold on. I'm just trying to make sure I can hear her on Facebook. That's what I'm looking at right now. When she starts talking.
Hello. Hi, Colleen.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Okay, so hold on. Let me make sure that it's coming through the. Oh, it's working. Okay, perfect.
Wonderful.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to turn this off. Okay, good. All right. I think that we're good.
Perfect.
But I can't see her. I can only see me. So I'm going to have to see if there's a possible way to put us on so we can see us both. Because right now on Zoom, I'm not able to see her live.
Yeah, that.
I can see both of you.
Ah, I got it now.
Oh, perfect. I see it. Yeah.
Ah!
Wednesday victories.
Heck yeah, this is great. Okay, let me make sure I've got this, by the way, let me turn this off. Woo! Okay, Megan, Daniela,
Hi.
Megan.
Hi.
I don't
Nice
know
to
which
meet
way
you.
I'm pointing.
You got it.
This is so great. We're gonna make it work. Okay, Diane said, all right, V's on too. Hey, V. Just want to say hi to V. Renee's on. So we have some people that are starting to log on, which is good. So Megan, I'm going to talk first, and then I will introduce you. You'll talk. We'll go to break. We'll come back, share your contact information. Then we'll go to Daniela. You can scoot up if you want to get comfortable. Look at your toes. I wish we could show those online. Holy moly.
Hey, Colleen. I just wanted to do a sound check with was it Daniela?
Yeah, she's in the studio with me.
Okay, yeah, Daniela, just go ahead and count back from 5 for me.
Come back where?
5, 4. He wants you to go like that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, let me turn you up a little.
Yeah, she has a really, really soft voice. She is not super loud and obnoxious.
Do you want to move
like
that way?
Nah, it's fine.
No.
All right.
I don't know which way it was.
All right, one more time for me, Daniela.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, perfect. All right, so if we're all good, if everybody's ready, I'll get you started.
Let's do it, man.
All right, excellent. Have a good show.
I'm so excited. It's freezing in here. Look, I have my jacket on.
And I'm not.
Sleeveless.
Yeah. I'm in New Jersey, so I'm pretty cold.
Yeah. I hear it's colder right now there. That's crazy.
Welcome to Lead Up for Women. Speak up to lead up with Colleen Biggs. Are
We're
you
gonna get
ready to
started in a
lead
sec.
without permission
I'll
and
open
take
up
the
the
steps needed
show
to live
and
your
then
best life? Whether you
I'll
want
bring
to
you guys
start the
in,
business of your dreams or celebrate your present and future accomplishments, you're definitely in the right place. Now, here is your host, Colleen Biggs.
Ah. Oh my gosh, you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are listening from and what time zone you're listening from. We are in, gosh, I think our latest report showed that we were in 13 countries. How crazy is that? 13 countries? You've got to be kidding me. That just goes to show that we're global. Global's huge. Why? Because there are women all over the world. It's not like there are just women here in the United States. So we need to be reaching women everywhere. And so thank you to everyone who listens from all of the countries that you listen to. Super, super important that we're able to share our message, and all of my guests are able to share their stories with all of you. And we are live on Facebook right now as well. So for anyone who is a brand new listener of ours, and this is your first time listening, please feel free to pop over to Lead Up for Women on Facebook, and then you can physically see the beautiful women that I have Daniela in the studio. Daniela, say hi.
Hi.
And then I also have Megan on the phone. Megan, say hey.
Hi, everyone.
All right. So Megan is joining us from New Jersey, and we're going to be getting to her in just a minute. But first of all, I just wanted to get caught up with everyone and ask, how is everybody doing this holiday season? Are you going crazy yet? Yes? No?
Nope.
Everyone's super
Nope.
relaxed? Okay.
Not me.
Good to know. Good to know. You know, I was listening to a book by Gabby Bernstein on my way over here called Super Attractor.
Attractor.
Okay, so you guys have read it. And I'm recommending this book to everybody who is listening right now, and I'll tell you why I'm recommending this book. I'm recommending it because she talks about less is more. How many times have we heard less is more, right? So the message I'm sending to everybody today is culture and society tells us we have to be busy, busy, busy. Society and culture rewards people that are working off hours. They're rewarding people that are returning emails at 11 o'clock at night. They're rewarding, it's like a status symbol to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Not anymore, my friends, not anymore. You need to take joy in the little things. And so my message this week, because it's hump day and it's Wednesday, and I was going to put this out on Instagram, but of course we ran out of time trying to figure out technical difficulties. Why would I ever figure that out? We have technical difficulties every week in the studio. But my message I'm sending to all of you today is pretty simple. The message I'm sending is slow down, take a breath, enjoy the small victories and wins that you have in your life, because it's when we can find joy that we are able to or do it. I'm just checking on you real quick. Okay, just making sure we had an engineer in the studio, so I was just checking to see if he needed anything. Anyhow, got it. Anyhow, so I'm turning it up right now. All right, I think we're good. I wanted to share that message with you all so that during this time of the holiday, when it's busy, 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 and everyone's running around, the best gift you can give yourself is joy and happiness. And the best gift you can give somebody else is joy and happiness. We run around and buy all these gifts, but in fact, the real truth is those are the best gifts we can give each other, like a smile or a hug or time to just sit and talk to them. Just spending time with people, that should be enough. And expressing your gratitude for the people in your life that you appreciate and love, because there are no guarantees that tomorrow comes. So every day I wake up, thankful that I'm breathing today and thankful that I have another day. So don't wait until the last minute when you don't know what's going to happen in your life. So that's my message. And no matter where you are, it's hump day. So no matter where you are in your life and what you're dealing with, sister, just push through it. Push through it. And we're here for you. I'm here for you. You want to email me, info@leadupforwomen.com. I will respond to you. I will have a conversation with you. I'm here for you because this is during the holidays. We should never be alone. And our community is here for all of you. So that's the message I wanted to share today quickly. And also to let you know, I don't even know where to start on this because for the next few weeks, it's holiday, right? So we go live every Wednesday. Well, next Wednesday's Christmas. The following Wednesday's New Year's Day. As you can imagine, Voice America did not invite me into the studio to do my show live. So we're going to play a couple of our top replays. And I'm super excited to be able to do that because I can't wait to showcase and focus and spotlight on a couple of the women that we had interviewed that were our highest show of the year. So they're going to be amazing. So look forward to those. But then that means this is our last show live that we're doing, which is totally okay. Because it's been a phenomenal year for me personally and for Lead Up for Women. And we have so much coming in January of 2020 and just the whole year in that I want you to just run out to the website at leadupforwomen.com and get on our newsletter if you haven't already. That's one little step of something you can do to stay in the know because we have webinars coming up for you on January 14th. I'm starting a new webinar series. It's free for all of our VIP members. And then if you're not a VIP member, you can just pay a monthly charge, which is the cheapest coaching you'll ever get in your life because it's twice a month. We're doing it Monday, the first Monday and the third Friday. And it's called the Lead Up Lightning Round. And it's an opportunity for you to come with any challenge that you may be having in your career, in your work, in your personal life, in your being a mother, raising teenagers. I might have struck a chord there with someone. It's tough, right? And I'm saying that because this works. It's something that was used in my corporate life. And I thought, why didn't I bring that into Lead Up for Women? This is a great opportunity for the attendees that are on the webinar to help you solve your challenge. Why not get the audience of the people that are there to be able to assist you and give you advice and a solution? And if you've tried it, you've tried it. If you haven't, I guarantee you will walk away with several solutions you have not yet tried that will work for you. So it's just an opportunity for us as a community to continue supporting each other. So we're technically going into 2020 with 3 webinars a month. That's a lot. And our sanctuaries, we have 5 sanctuaries coming up this year. They're pretty much like every month, I feel like they're February, March. We have one in July, we have one in June, we have one in September, and then we're going to have our big annual conference, women's conference in Phoenix in the first weekend in November. So I have not announced that yet. So you're the first to find out because I don't have the details planned, but that will be coming soon. So I'm jumping right in right away now that I got all of that out of the way with my first guest, Megan Redzia. Now, Megan did not come to me promoting herself, by the way. I'd like to tell you that Megan came to me promoting her client is how she came to me. And does everyone remember Sejal that we had on the phone last weekend and we did, or last week on our show? She's the one who has stepped up and had to run her tech company because her husband passed at a heart attack at 39. That's who Megan came to me representing. And I was like, Megan, I love you. And I think you have an interesting story. I don't know why we're not promoting you. And she's like, well, I just kind of like, stay in the background and promote my clients. And I was like, well, we're changing that. And I want to have you on the radio because you are phenomenal. And I want to have you in our magazine. I was just going crazy with Megan. So Megan, you spend your life, I like to say, in the wings or in the shadows, or, you really are all about lifting and serving other people, just as Daniela is here in the studio today, which we'll get to in a minute. But I would like to introduce you to our listeners and ask you if you could share a little bit about your story. And I don't care, you can start at 3 if you'd like. It's really whatever age you want to start. How did you get so freaking awesome?
Well, first of all, thank you, Colleen, for having me on. I do tend to stay in the background, so this is a little beyond my comfort zone, but I do very much appreciate the opportunity. So I grew up in New Jersey, only child. Always kind of had a passion for writing, so my parents really encouraged it. They always submitted my short stories and my poems to contests. I was always going to be a writer. Went kind of the journalism route. So in high school, I took journalism classes and I joined the high school newspaper, and I was set on, I was going to write for a major magazine or a major newspaper. So I searched for a college that would have a strong communications program. And I chose Quinnipiac University in Connecticut. So you guys probably know it as the Polling Institute. That's usually the Quinnipiac polls. But they had a great communications program. Dove in as a journalism major, and I was doing that until late in my sophomore year. And then I took my first PR course. And my professor was an adjunct, so she had, served for numerous global organizations in their PR department, and her passion for the industry was just infectious. So she encouraged me to take more classes, which I did, and then I got an internship to kind of get the feel for, did I really like this in a job application setting? So I did an internship at People Magazine in New York City for the publicity department. Loved it, realized this was definitely for me, came back, changed my major, and went the PR route. So I graduated with a degree in public relations. So I'm doing what I went to school for. Mom would be proud. And began kind of, the job hunt. Typically in PR, if you live near a city, that's kind of where you go. So I was looking in Manhattan, kind of the big name agencies or something corporate internal. I had some interviews lined up and job offers. And my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. So she's great. It's her birthday today.
Yes. Happy birthday, Mom.
But I decided it wasn't a fit at the time then to go into the city, to not be near my family. I wanted to stay kind of closer to home. So I found a boutique agency in Montclair, New Jersey. And they were pretty small, but they had some really big name brands, specifically in the food category, which I kind of had a passion for. And I dove in, I took the job, and I can't tell you how much that, changed my career because they were very small. I got my hands in everything. So when I look back, I think, man, I was doing stuff that I don't think I should have been doing at 23. Pitching accounts and managing projects and dealing with vendors and, calling national media, things that typically that the entry level in PR does not touch. So invaluable experience I got there. About 2 years in, I decided to look for something where I could kind of grow, stay within the area if possible. And I found an agency. It's currently my agency, 3E Public Relations. At the time, we were a department within a greater integrated marketing communications agency. So that was in 2010. And then in 2013, we became our own LLC. So I grew kind of quickly within the agency. Very family-oriented culture that we have, which is fantastic. Felt like it was a good opportunity for me to stay and kind of grow my family. So we had our first son in 2015. I think going out on maternity leave was kind of a pivotal moment too. At the time, my boss had come to me and said, "We want you to come back, but what can we do for you?" And I think many women kind of hesitate in that moment to make the ask. And I said, what you could do, I would like to work from home a few days. I want to be a good mom, an involved mom. And they gave me the flexibility to do so. So I did that. I came back from maternity leave. And about a year in, I was asked to be the first female partner in the agency. So that's where I stand now. My partner Patrick and I are, working hand in hand to grow. We've had significant growth over the past 2 or 3 years. We've really expanded kind of the breadth of clients that we're working with, and the type of work that we're doing for them. And we're super excited for what 2020 looks like together.
That's awesome. So tell me, Megan, other than all of the hard work that you've put in to get where you are and are a partner, what's it like spending time during the week and having the flexibility to be able to be with your son, which I didn't catch his name. So I'd love to know what his name is.
James.
Okay.
He's 4 now. Going on 25 sometimes. So I guess, naturally. I think, it took me some time to kind of embrace the fact that there is no real work-life balance per se. It's kind of just integrating the two and how best you can fit them together. So, I joke that I pack lunches while I'm on conference calls, and I'm, driving to pick him up from school while I'm doing meetings, and I get bath time while I'm reading emails. You just kind of do your best to mix them. I think often as women, we have a little bit more guilt, although men, I think, especially today, play equal part in the family life. My husband is fantastic. I wouldn't be able to do what I do without him and that support. But I think we have a little bit of a tendency to be more guilty, have more guilt on ourselves. So I just try and kind of find that blend. I can't be 100% a business owner and 100% a mom all the time. If I'm getting each day at 70-30, flip-flop some days more than the other, then I think it's been a success.
Yeah, it's about shifting your priorities, right? What's important to you that day. So, you said that he is 4. So as he enters school and he has a lot of activities that he's doing in school, obviously there's going to be more time when you'll be spending time away from the office with him. But what I love about being able to shift priorities is once you make the decision of what is important to you and you shift those priorities appropriately, then you can be satisfied with that, right? You can be happy with that. So it's about choice. It's about choosing the things that are important to us and not worrying about what anybody else thinks. That was the big thing for me of showing up as Colleen was, I'm going to be the best mom that Colleen knows how to be. So you're the best mom that Megan knows how to be, without any consequence, without any resentment, without any judgment from anyone else. It's just like, hey, I'm just doing the best I can. And this is the only way I know how to do it. And our intuition is what really instinctually tells us how to do that and how well to do it. Right? Wouldn't you say?
And I think a lot has to do with environment and the culture that you're in too. I'm very blessed that, the environment my partner created prior to me even, joining with him was one that family came first. And so now being a part of that and being, a young leader within the agency gives me the opportunity to show that to other women. We've had a lot of maternity leaves within the past couple of years. And I see the women coming back and fighting kind of the battles that I went through. And so having experienced it, I can kind of guide them on what those challenges look like and kind of how to overcome them mentally and in terms of time management.
Absolutely. All right, Megan, we're going to hop to break. So as soon as we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about the culture and a little bit about your advice being in public relations for women, especially if they're looking to get their careers off the ground or maybe start a business and get that up off the ground. So I'm sure you can offer our listeners some great advice on that. So everybody hold on there. We will be back in 2 minutes.
All right, great job. All clear.
All right, so we're breaking, but Facebook's not breaking. So we're still live on Facebook. So just so everyone knows, and I want to say hi to Katie. We have Michelle Michaels, and she said, Megan, you're such an inspiration. And Diana, of course, V is there, our paleo boss lady. We just love her. She's our chef at all of our sanctuaries coming up. And then Katie said, moms can choose the priority and asking for support when needing, doing the best we can. And I love that. She loves you, Megan, and loves that how important it is to be a leader and support moms in the workplace. It is so important.
Absolutely.
Did you work when your children were younger?
Yes.
Okay.
I always worked.
So Daniela, you know that too, right? So did you struggle with that?
It was not easy.
Right.
I had like 5 kids,
Yeah.
4 under 5 at the
Mhm.
same time.
Whew. Yeah,
Yeah.
look at
Wow.
Megan's face. She's
Yeah.
like,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
well, I have 7 kids, so I guess I can't. There's nothing I can say.
And grandchildren,
Yeah.
those count too.
I know.
Yeah.
I brought in my Christmas card today, and I was kind of showing everybody all of them. But
I
you
can't
know,
believe she's got 10 grandkids.
this is
Either.
all
I can't
color
believe- I
right
didn't
here. I have a
Grandmother
really
in
good.
general.
I have a really good colorist. So I just remember, and we're just talking about this because we're, live on Facebook, and we'll come back from break to where our podcast can actually hear us, when we come back live. But, I remember being judged by a lot of moms for anything that I did, either if I couldn't
Why?
drop my kid, because they thought it was wrong that I had a career and traveled, and they thought it was wrong that I dropped my children off at school at 6 o'clock in the morning and pick them up at 5:30 at night, because I would put them in before school care and after school care. It just was what it was. I was doing the best I can, but
At the time.
I have very successful children now. They're entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
They're successful in their businesses. So I don't regret 1 second of it. I used to go to the gym all the time. I was always healthy, and I would run. I would do all these runs, and it took time away from my kids. And I remember one of my sons at one point said, all mom does is like run and go to the gym. And I said, A, I'm not going to apologize for that. And B, when you get older, you're going to appreciate that I gave you that example.
10 seconds.
Okay, thanks. And I did.
Yeah.
So now they're, active participants in health. So we model it.